Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Women break rules for the top men. And another way of putting it is women make rules for betas but break them for alphas. Or women make rules for the 80% but break them for the 20%. Or as some associates will call them, the 10%. Whatever the case. Now, yes, of course, women want men, but let's be real, they want the top men. They want the top men. So you want to be one of those men that they want. In fact, that was a subtitle to my monumental book, Nice Guys and Players, Becoming the Man Women Want. And one thing though, they'll have rules. If you encounter a woman and she got all these rules, like, yeah, we gotta wait 90 days, or you gotta take me to dinner, or you gotta spend this money, or I gotta get to know you before having sex. If they got all those rules, you immediately know you non-select to her. You immediately know you not a top man to her. And look, here's the thing, you don't get mad. Don't get mad. Just that lets you know because anything you do with the woman after that, you making a choice. She ain't forcing anything. If she's saying, nah, she gotta get to know you, y'all gotta go on all these dates and stuff, you not top to her. Anything like that, or anything. Like I remember dating this one woman real attractive and stuff. Brother wanted a kiss. And I was like, well, when do I get a kiss? I mean dates. And she was like, I was like, okay. We ain't going on a date after that. Look, here's the thing. You got to understand that. So what do you want? If you getting rules and you running into a woman's rules and stuff, you don't get mad. They letting you know where you really stand. Figure out what it take not to stand there. Everything I'm teaching how to be a top man. And it ain't always about how much money you got on you. Because that's a rule too. If a woman's saying you got to spend a certain amount of money, you're not top to her. It's just that simple. Because with a top man, shoot, all you have to do is show up, or she'll show up. All of a sudden, and see, that's one of the things out here and why many men don't understand the world of the select. Because you want to have two types there. Like if you non-select to a woman, you beta, you in that 8%, oh, you going to go through some hell. But see, a guy who's consistently in the top with those women, when I say consistently, there might be a woman here and there that don't see him as top, but he ain't gonna lose. In most cases, he ain't gonna lose sleep over. It's like, oh, well, I got these other 5, they doing whatever. Oh, he's gonna see women in a totally different way. And indeed, let me, as an aside, that's why sometimes it's a tough conversation between the two groups. One, they don't really hang out together. Two, when they talking, one guy, the top man might be like, hold up, they easy, man. They be getting on my nerves, stalking me, doing all this stuff, cooking all these meals I might not like and everything, doing everything for them. Meanwhile, for that non-select guy, that guy who's not a top man, if he's with a group of people, they usually other guys similarly situated, and they gonna be like, man, we ain't getting what we want. We catching all this hell. So you want to be that top man. She ain't going to have any rules for him. All he had to do is be like, hi. She ready to come over whenever. That's how you want to be. You want to be in that group. And like I said, a lot of it come down to, well, your physicality, hence body game, your mindset. You got a positive mindset towards sex. Shoot, you're gonna have that bait, you're gonna have that conversation, everything. And there's no magic to it. You just gotta do the work. You gotta improve your own mindset. You gotta learn how to talk to women. You can't have any fear there. If a woman, like, okay, let me talk about that for a second. If you approach a woman, or you in a social circle where she can see you got some fear to her, fear about women interacting with them, she can pick up on that. And if somebody come on here and that's another thing. I need to halfway do a separate video on that. A lot of guys think there's some magic or something. There ain't no damn magic to it. You gotta like be your best version and see which women like it. And see, that's something else too. If you know you you already know if a woman like you, if she ain't going through a bunch of rules and stuff. She breaking them. She might have rules for other guys, but she breaking them for you. Because even the acculturated prostitutes, which are ordinary women, they ain't really in the sex field, but they saying, hey, you got to spend this much money, you got to do this and that. Yeah, for that guy they really want, he gets his for free. He gets his for free. And that's how you want to be that. Even some young women, you got some guys out here, they on some sugar daddy thing. That same young girl, there's going to be certain men the same age as a sugar daddy, she going to get with for free. And there's plenty of women like that. They ain't really off. The man ain't, you know, the man could be not even offering anything, she'll get with him. But another man, she said, well, you got to have this much money. You got to have this. Like all these women on social media talking about they want a man making 6 figures and he got to be this height. I guarantee, I'm going to use the word guarantee, there's some guy they might not talk about, they might not show, might not have a single picture, definitely not a single social media picture they getting with, and he going against everything. Like you got a lot of guys saying you gotta be 6 feet to get a woman, and some women be like that. They be like, well, he gotta be 6'2", he gotta be 6'5", and there's some guy 5'5" tearing their guts out, tearing their guts out. You know, that's what you want to be because that's just a woman's nature. See, they're gonna break rules for the top men because they want that man. Remember what I was talking about. They want that man. Shoot, they want the hot beef injection from that man. Yeah, it's usually gonna be for sex. You know, they gonna break the rules for them. They ain't gonna make it hard on themselves. They ain't, cause you know, if they hit that guy, the top man, saying, well, you gotta take me to dinner, and he might be like, nah, no. Yeah, just be no, cause a top man, he's gonna have options. That's the beauty of being a top man. He's gonna have multiple options. And he's gonna use those options. And when he encounters a woman, if she wanna play around and stuff, he gonna be like, no. And see, that's another thing too. Women know, they can look at a man and tell if he getting played from other women. He don't have to say anything. Even if he said, nah, ain't no other women, they ain't gonna believe him. They gonna think he lying. You know? So they know if they put too much or have too many conditions, he's just gonna go to those other women. It's just that simple. If he a top man, they recognize it. He's just gonna go to another woman. That's all to it. He ain't gonna be in some position where he putting up with some crap, cause he don't have to. And the women know that. They'll take a look at a man. Like plenty of guys out here, they know they be talking to a woman and she be swearing all out he got another girlfriend or he got some other women, even if he don't. Particular reason, and usually, even then, if he truly a top man, there's some options. He might not exercise them, but there's always some options. All right, but just understand that women break rules for top men. All right. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.